All right, start recording. Let's go. 51 seconds. All right. Chat, I'm moving you down. Moving you to down here. Fucking loud. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 8, commercials. I love to get commercials. I love to be commercialized.
What's up, teachers?
Are you fucking kidding me? What was the point of the other timer? I know what that was. I actually know what that was. I know exactly what that was. When you set up a premiere on YouTube, you have the choice. You have the chance to put a timer on it, and that was the auto-generated one by YouTube. This is the real one that Sony made. The other one is the auto-generated one by YouTube. That's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. All right.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
I'm Asad Kizilbash.
Why is it
head of product at PlayStation Studios and head of PlayStation Collections?
Why is it in Arabic?
I'm here to
for
welcome
the subtitles?
one of the newest
English.
members of the PlayStation Studios family, Firewalk. This team brings together some of the most talented developers in our industry, with an incredible pedigree in the online multiplayer space. We announced their first game, Concord, last year.
I don't remember this.
And today, they're revealing gameplay captured in-engine on PS5.
Maybe I'll remember it when they show it, but I don't remember.
Here's an extended vignette introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord Galaxy. Enjoy.
I don't remember it existing.
Oh, jukebox.
Wasn't the plan.
It was a spontaneous, creative decision made after years of careful research.
Being really old and almost dying a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Besides, it worked, didn't it?
How much longer for the upload?
A few more minutes. Hey, start time. Try it with hot sauce. You'll like it. Trust me.
No. Do not trust him.
Whoa. Where's this coming from?
It's coming from you back on the ship saying, trust me, we're professionals.
Is this
We'll stick
Guardians
to the
of the
plan.
Galaxy?
We can do this. And then, that. That was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started.
Like this is Guardians of the
If we
Galaxy
don't
with the
leave
label
with this
style
plan-
off?
Omar, we will. We will.
I'm all for that, to be clear.
No one moves. We'll be taking this off your hands.
What? This?
Funny.
Slow them down a little for you. Meet at the rendezvous point.
Wait, what? Where's the rendezvous? I didn't catch that.
Copy that, Bill.
Shield out!
Well played.
Fine. They only got one of my legs.
How are those hands? How bad is it? You're still mad at me?
Lennox,
Got him.
One off. This is you.
Got it.
I am developing a taste for destruction. Goodbye.
I mean, I don't want to sound cynical because I don't like when people are cynical about stuff like this. This is like a fun, like little short film. It doesn't
This would be a very
tell me anything about the video game other than just introducing me to the characters. But it seems to be like a multiplayer thing, so does it have characters? Or is it going to be like Dark Tide where it introduces you to a bunch of characters that don't exist?
Getting us to the rendezvous point.
Perhaps we should have let go also.
One off. Do not dare.
Well, we were supposed to stick together.
If you let go,
would
I
never leave me.
swear I will rain
Oh,
vengeance.
look, there they are. Hi. What the?
Yeah, they did say gameplay will be shown after, so I'm not trying to be a big cynical dick about it.
Death.
I'm just saying, and this is like fun. I like this.
To learn how not to die.
This is fun.
something.
It's good,
knew
but
this
like it
was gonna
doesn't tell
work.
me anything
This
other
wasn't
than the
the
aesthetic
plan.
and the
No, this wasn't
characters.
the one we started with.
All the characters did get name dropped.
Another satisfied customer.
So-
Goods delivered. I send everyone their cut.
Yeah.
So do you like carry it around with you for emergency bland situations or whatever?
Hey, Mara. Don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less
We'll have
scaffolding.
no scaffolding. Zero scaffolding. I promise. We were apart for so long. I thought I'd never feel your fiery embrace again.
You sound ridiculous.
The problem is they're like big. They were like the studio's a really big multiplayer studio. So unless it's like a Left 4 Dead thing with like a story and stuff,
Concord
what is
is
this?
a 5v5 first-person shooter set in the vibrant sci-fi universe of the Concord galaxy. In Concord, from the moment you log on, you are part of the crew of the North Star, a group of guns for hire known in our galaxy as free gunners. Free gunners are those lucky enough to be free to roam the
Okay,
stars.
well there's the characters at least.
They take high-stake jobs on worlds across wild space, where they face other fiercely competitive free gunner crews. Here's the very first look at the gameplay of Concord.
Free gunning. It's hard
You
work,
had like such
but
like
it's our
fun
work.
characters and
And
stuff
we
in a
don't take it
world.
for granted.
Why wouldn't you just make like a
Being a free
single
gunner
player game?
means, well, you're free.
Right on target. Yeah, you better run.
Free gunners have a shot at making something of themselves.
So what's the other
A
team? Are they
chance to
also
be
free
someone.
gunners?
All right.
Need a second to fix myself up.
This feels very Overwatch
Why
build.
not?
And in the wilds, it's anyone's game. You won't survive on your own.
Target blinded.
Finally, to battle. Endless rage!
We risk our lives every day to do the job.
I'll clear the way. Time to show them the big guns. That's me.
I hope it's not the stream.
This crew will go anywhere. Take any job. Face any enemy.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Why am I dropping frames?
We're the free gunner crew of the North Star. And together, we're going to make our mark on this galaxy.
Why am I? Are you fucking kidding me? Now of all times?
The crew is gathering. Would you like to join us for game night?
With Concord, we leaned on the strengths and background of our team to make a tight, well-balanced FPS that feels great to play. We focused a ton of our attention and our tech on building a strong gameplay foundation of tight core movement, precise visceral shooting, and expressive abilities.
We ended up finding ourselves influenced a lot by fighting games and even strategy games in the interesting way that
all right, I think I'm back. Sorry, chat. I was just dropping literally all of my frames.
Leaning into the asymmetry of the characters, really pushing the possibility space of two different characters colliding. It's all about creating opportunities for improvisation. That's where we can get out of the way and let players find their own magic. We also have abilities that are meant to have impact beyond direct combat.
I missed like half of what they were talking about because of that.
Can persist throughout a full game, so whether that's multiple rounds of a mode or multiple respawns across a match. There are healing pads, bullet blocking domes, explosive traps, lane blocking walls, all kinds of ways to support your team or disrupt your enemies. Coordinated teams can set up and plan ahead, and depending on where and when it happens, players can shift the battlefield to their advantage.
We've got everything from mystics and medics to gunslingers and sparked robots. Every character brings their own unique personality, skills, and wide-ranging perspectives to the crew. Every week, when you log into Concord, you will be welcomed with a new cinematic vignette that will give you a chance to see our characters off the job. They will feature ongoing narrative arcs that grow the characters' stories and relationships and unpack the broader Concord galaxy.
I mean, why are you kissing a tchotchke?
We're excited to share that we'll be posting
neat in theory, but
July,
like,
followed by Concord's
why would I really care about the characters if I'm not really like playing them or getting to see any of the stuff they're doing outside of like multiplayer, you know, matches or whatever? Like, why am I gonna give a shit? What connection am I really gonna have to Haymark? Other than sometimes I play her. Oh, God of War Ragnarok is coming to PC. God damn it, it took me so long to play it, now it's finally coming to PC.
You seem like a...
Every game that I keep going like, well, at least I have a PS5 for it, so I can play it before it comes to PC. Right when I decide I'm gonna start playing it, it comes to PC. Fucking Horizon Forbidden West, Ghost of Tsushima, God of War Ragnarok. God damn it. I gotta stop waiting so long to play these games. Returnal pissed me off.
War is coming.
I'm gonna like actually take off my headphones. I'm gonna take off my headphones and look away. Unironically, I don't want any spoilers. I don't want to know anything. So, Jack, can you tell me when it's safe to look again? Like, actually, I have chat, but I'm like hiding I'm hiding my monitors with my hands. I can just see the very last message in chat. I don't want to know literally anything about the game.
We haven't dared to consider.
We have guests! They're too fast! Look out!
Fate only binds you if you let it. Do what is necessary. Not because it is written.
Chad, Kratos already got his dick out, so maybe I'll play God of War 3 and it fucking shows. Okay, thank you. When's it come out on PC?
Soldiers and officials alike oppress the people for personal gain.
September 19th?
People
okay.
must turn to thievery for food.
Well, at least then I'm still going to be able to play it before it comes out on PC.
Perhaps this is heaven's way of lamenting the state of the land. Men are powerless at the feet of the divine.
Yeah, I don't know why you said no date given. I assumed there would be a date.
Someone must act.
Yeah, this is a new Dynasty Warriors. I've never been, despite loving Dynasty Warriors concepts, like Musou games, like I love all the crossover ones. I've never really liked Dynasty Warriors itself, but I might pick this up because I've been trying to get into Dynasty Warriors, like the actual series instead of just the spin-offs. I love like every single spin-off. I think they're amazing, but the actual Dynasty Warriors game themselves, I've always been kind of about. I've played most of the spin-offs. Even for series I don't even care about. I played
Momo.
I played
I was dreaming.
fucking
It wasn't a dream.
I played the One Piece one at one point. What the fuck is this?
The path of a stylist is never easy. So, are you ready?
Oh, is it that like princess dress up game? Yeah.
Ready.
Oh, that was cute. This feels like something Joey would love. I mean, looks like there's actual combat. This looks cozy and comfy. Man, no offense, but does every video game need to be inspired by Breath of the Wild these days? Look, guys, it was a city on a bunch of spires, just like Breath of the Wild. Wow.
Is it you who pursues infinity? Or is infinity awaiting you?
Hey, what's with this? This is a funny game about dressing up your girl. What was that?
Stars. Fields. I have seen the miracles you
Is this fucking Outer Wilds 2 again, or Outer Worlds, whatever?
until the towering shadows vanished into the mist.
I pray for their grace.
Okay, maybe it's not.
But all that came were inferior shades.
I thought I was making a Starfield joke right at the beginning.
Why do we have to?
Remember that trailer we watched that was like making fun of games that suck shit?
War. Mortality. These essences shall not fall into your treacherous hands.
This looks like something I'd play.
Wayward emissaries, grant us the forgotten miracles. Rain fire from above.
Oh, this is definitely a Souls-like.
Needs a sprinkle of madness.
Remember, no matter what happens, we did not betray this world.
Ballad of Antara. 2025. Never mind. I'm going to forget about that existing by the time it comes out. Well, I think that was it getting announced.
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse. But I was a
This will
fool.
probably also come out on... Oh, they make good games. We've seen Saints and Sinners, and that one's really good. That also means this will almost assuredly come out on PC.
Thirst for death.
And now that I have a good VR headset with lenses, I will probably play this.
Outsider! Your head is mine!
The poison in my veins begs me to kill.
I'll put you in the ground! The power of our god is immeasurable!
Yeah, I want to do a lot more VR stuff.
Thought I could be a hero.
There's actually a VR game I really want to show you guys that I don't think I can. Hey, why is it... Hello? What's going on? Okay.
Only monsters
Anyway,
do.
there's a lot of VR games I really, really, really want to play with you, or want to play and show you guys. Yeah, that'll probably be out in PC in like a year. Another VR game. But yeah, now that I have my good VR headset, I really want VR to become like a big part of my channel. It'll be even better once I have my 3D model, to the point that I almost kind of want to... Aliens! Aliens? 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 Aliens! Oh my god. 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 Roguing. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, you know what rogue means, right? Hey, you know what rogue means, right? You know what they use every time they... Oh, whoa, whoa. Every time video games use the word rogue anymore.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson. I'm back on
Oh, that would be really good, because the PSVR headset, PSVR 2 headset is genuinely a really good, is a really good headset, like actually. Oh, hey, is this Marvel's Overwatch that I'm actually looking forward to? Oh, it super is. I'm actually... Oh, Venom is going to be in this. Hell yeah.
All realities converge.
I'm genuinely really looking forward to this. I know I shit on the MCU a lot, but I am still a superhero and like Marvel Comics fan, so I am genuinely looking forward to third-person Marvel Overwatch. Yeah, that's Adam Warlock. And Hera. Yes, Magneto as well. There's fucking Kane, is that his name? I just forget his name. He's always with Deadpool. Also, yeah, really weird Magneto.
I'm back, baby.
Third person, which is instant nut material for you. You're right. I'm sure everybody else thinks that's dumb, but you're right. Cable, thank you. I was thinking of Cain and Abel. Yep, that was Adam Warlock, Scarlet Witch, and Venom. I need to play this real bad.
Okay, let's see how mankind has conquered space.
It is incredibly funny to me that the lore for this is that Galacta just keeps making little pocket realities to put all of her like she's like a Marvel fangirl, so she just keeps like making pocket realities to put all of her favorite Marvel characters in and see like who, like she's doing the like who would win in a fight, Venom versus Wolverine, and then just making pocket realities to make that happen. She's playing with dolls. That's not Femme Galactus, that's Galacta, his daughter. And she's just playing with dolls. Also, this looks like another Souls-like. This looks like a Sekiro-like, actually. This looks very Sekiro, more than Souls. Oh yeah, those fast attacks, yeah. This is Sekiro 2, basically. I'll show you who's the real one, faker. Sorry, every time I see two people with opposite colored clothing chasing each other in a forest, now all I can think of is the that stupid Sonic Adventure 2 scene.
Hello, friends and fans. I'm super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway.
Oh yeah, this is Until Dawn remake.
Oh, nice one.
You can't hide from me, Michael.
Oh, you're going down. Oh!
They are all stupid though, this is true.
That we're all still here together.
I don't know why they're remaking it, but
I feel like someone's watching us.
Just going out there.
Especially because, frankly, it's kind of a little...
Make this one trip we will never forget.
It's kind of a game that, like, its plot gets worse now that you've remade it, because it's got a slightly racist plot.
Mike, Emily,
Just in like racist in the like misappropriating Native American culture way that a lot of stuff is racist.
I was down there. You were? It was horrible.
It calls its main enemy the Wendigo, which is not that. It's not that, and like from the Native American standpoint, and it's also just like doing a lot of like, ooh, scary Native American folklore built on burial grounds type shit. Like, it's fun. I think it's a good game, but its plot has not aged well. Oh, I've been looking forward to this actually, because this is gonna have Wasad movement in on PC. I've actually been looking forward to this. Do we have a release date? If this is good the way I think it's gonna be good, you may never catch me playing another game ever again in my entire life.
Each day descends further.
Which is not true, but I'm just saying I will be very addicted.
Famine, plague,
hating the way that every Diablo game controls is the only thing stopping me from losing my life to Diablo. It's literally the only thing. I hate how all of them control because mouse movement is super, super shitty and imprecise. But this one's gonna have WASD movement, so I am fully on board.
I must be the one to face this nightmare.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
But I need not do it alone.
Oh, 2-player. That's cool. Local 2-player. Oh, and crossplay. Whoa, no shit, really? So I could play it on my PS5 like in my living room and shit too? Oh, that could be sick. When's it coming out? When's it coming out? When's it coming out? Please do an out right now thing. Please do an out right now. I'd come. Late 2024. Okay. Oh, this is Silent Hill 2.
I'm sorry. I was just...
It's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Hey, why is James being like relatable and going like, haha, hey, sorry.
You should stay away.
He should just sit there and stare at her awkwardly in silence after she says, you scared me. Why is James being a relatable human being? That's legitimately a problem. Maybe. That's not what he is.
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not.
Oh, gee. Oh, look at what they've done to my boy. Look, what? I don't care if it's dangerous. Look what they've done to my boy.
You shouldn't be here.
Yes, he's not supposed to care if it's dangerous or not, but he's also not just supposed to fucking say it like that.
I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please.
Oh, okay. Is Pyramid Head chasing her down now? Is that what it is? Pyramid Head is chasing her down now? No. Oh no, that was like her like dad rape monster thing. Okay, never mind. At least it wasn't Pyramid Head, but yeah, it's the abstract daddy, yeah. The Silent Hill transmission immediately following this. Okay.
Last December, offering just a glimpse of what's in store for their celebrated franchise. Today,
Guess we're watching
I am
that
so
too.
excited to share the first full gameplay trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds.
Ooh! Ooh, I'm gonna come.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great.
You bet.
I hope we find them soon.
Oh, I'm like actually gonna come, dude. Worlds was one of my favorite games of all time, and I didn't vibe with Rise as much, but oh man, if this is like Worlds, which it seems to be more in the tradition of Worlds than Rise, I'm gonna fucking come.
Incredible. I've never heard of a Karatnoth herd this big before. One of them's got big spikes on its back.
I don't like looking at that stuff. I'd rather be surprised.
Now to lead it away from the pack. We'll make
Wow, that thing is fucking ugly. I don't usually call monsters in Monster Hunter ugly, but that thing's actually ugly.
The sandstorm!
Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
Wow, that's gameplay? That looks visually really good. I like the little frog thing. That's cute. They brought back the mounts from Rise, which is cool. I think that was a good change. I just really hope this plays more like Worlds. I really do. Like, I'm sorry, I'm sure Rise is a good game. I don't think it's a bad game or anything, but I just don't vibe with it as much. I'm sorry, it it doesn't hit quite the same spot for me. Oh, hey, it's Monster Hunter 5 too. It's the aerial movement? Well, that's the thing. I feel like I have less aerial movement in Rise. Oh, yeah. Monster Hunter World save data bonus? Yeah. Okay. It's going to be like World. Oh, I'm so... Wait, did it give a date? Am I blind? Did I miss that? Did it give a date? Oh, hey, this is that little game. The PS5 robot game. So for those of you who don't know, and I meant to show this off on stream, but I never did. When you get a PS5, there's a little game you can play, a preset game called like First Steps or whatever, and it's like you're this little guy right here, whose name is Astro, and it's like a tutorial to get you used to all the stuff on the PS5. But it's also like a little, yeah, it's like a little game, and it's fun and it's cute. And they're making him into a whole game because people kept saying like Astro's really fun, you should turn it, yeah, Astro's Playground, that's what it's called. People have, for years now, have been like, you should turn Astro into like a full game and make him like the Mario of Sony, and they were right, you should. So it looks like they're doing that, and this looks really fun. Sackboy 2.0. Yeah, I know. Sackboy was supposed to be Sony's Mario. And yes, so was Crash. But frankly, this character fits Mario, like a Mario aesthetic, way more than either of those characters. Hey, look, that was the Nathan Drake and the... Oh, that's cute. Look. There's all the little... Oh my god, there's all the Sony mascots. Wait, that's so cute! Oh, there were little Astros of like Sony's mascots. There's like Nathan Drake and the thing from that one game. There was Parappa. That's cute. Oh, I love this. The boy from Eco and from that one game that I can't remember the name of where you're like in a red robe and you just go around. I can't remember what it's fucking called, but it's a game everybody loves. There's the kid from Shadow of Colossus. Journey, that's what it is. I didn't play it. Wait, was that Grow Home? That was Kratos. That looked like Grow Home before Kratos, though, which is like a Ubisoft game. Oh, they're on different like PlayStation stuff. They were on. I saw one of them on a PS3 and like a PS4 and stuff. Oh, I want to play this. Oh, I see an Aloy. There was an Aloy. That was cute. I want to play this. That's really cute. I really want to play that.
Be sure to visit PlayStation blog for more on the games you just saw, as well as PlayStation.com for the latest on Days of Play. This global celebration runs through June 12th, with deals on PlayStation Store, great new content coming to PlayStation Plus, and much more.
I mean, is that it? Is it over? That's not 14 games. Oh, okay, I guess it was. All right, on to the Silent Hill transmission that they said is happening immediately after this. Premieres in 12 minutes. Thanks, guys. What happened to it happening immediately after this, gamers? Anyway, real quick, I'm just going to do a quick rundown before we watch the Silent Hill stuff. Astro's Playground looked good. Monster Hunter Wilds looks good. Concord looks sad. There was another game there that looked really good, but I've already forgotten the name of it because my brain is small. Boy, I love to have memory issues. Anyway, a lot of that looked really fun, though. Especially Astro's Playground. Oh, yeah, the Souls-likes. Those looked good. I don't remember their names, though. They looked a bit generic, but I'd still play them because I like Souls-like. I also wanted to show you guys the video that I was talking about with Path of Exile going getting Wasad movement. Here you go. This is them showing off the mercenary class, which is probably what I would play. And this is them talking about the new systems they're designing for the game, including Wasad movement, and I'm very excited about it.
I'll take them all down.
We'll look after, I think, to see if there's anything else I should look at that they fucked up.
We really try to think about how we can make combat feel different from all the others. For the mercenary, that difference is the crossbow. A crossbow is fundamentally different than a regular bow because it fires instantly instead of needing to be drawn back. This means that you need immediate feedback. Clicking the fire button should make the character shoot instantly, just like in a shooter. As soon as we experienced that, we realized that there are a lot of design lessons to learn from shooters, and so we fully embraced them. In Path of Exile 2, we have crossbows that work like sniper rifles, shotguns, and assault rifles.
Ignore that doesn't make any sense.
But in order to really get shooter-like gameplay, we wanted to go further. In Path of Exile 2, we now support WASD movement.
Yes!
You can now walk around in any direction independent of aiming.
Finally, video games are
good. If this is your preferred method of gameplay, you can use it on any class, regardless of what weapon type you're using.
Finally, video games are good.
You can change between click to move or WASD at any time.
Click to move is the worst shit in the world, and I will die on this hill. If you like click to move, you're objectively wrong, and I'm serious.
Combinations of abilities. And this is where
It's
ammo
bad.
skills come
It
in.
is the worst, most imprecise, terrible method of movement,
This is a
and the
burst shot
only
crossbow.
reason
And
Diablo-style
right now,
games
an
stick to it is
armor-piercing
because
ammo
it's what
equipped, which
Diablo
makes it
1
very
did.
effective when facing a group of enemies, since it pierces right through them.
There's no reason to stick to it. It is objectively bad for
But
the
there are
genre.
other ammos too. For a bigger single target, it might be a good idea to switch to Incendiary. The more projectiles hit the target, the stronger the ignite, so you'll want to get up nice, close and personal with this one. If you have a bunch of targets running at you, you might want to slow them down. In this case, you could switch to Permafrost Burst Shot. Shooting a
You can
bunch of
actually
smaller
see
enemies
how
at
bad
range
it is
will
for the
chill them,
genre
and potentially
when they
even
have to
freeze them in
release a
place.
Diablo-style game on console, and they have to basically give it Wasad movement
Once you have some frozen enemies, though,
on the
you can
stick,
switch back
and you're
to
like,
armor
oh wait,
piercing.
this controls so
Shooting
much
a
better,
frozen enemy
and I
with
have
armor
precise
piercing
movement
burst
over
shot
my
will
character and
explode the
can
ice,
dodge
doing a
attacks
huge amount
easier
of
and
damage
shit.
to all nearby enemies.
It's also the reason so many attacks in these style of games are giant AoEs, so that you have to move out of them. But they
Another
can't be
feature
too small of
crossbows have
AoEs
is
because you don't have
attachments.
precise movement.
This is a
So they're
grenade
just
launcher.
big giant
As
AoEs that
can
you have to
see,
run
when
out
I
of
equip it, it
constantly.
appears on the underside of the crossbow.
Has any game done click to
These
move well?
attachments
No,
are
because
just
it's an
like skill
inherently
gems,
flawed
so you
system.
effectively get extra skill slots, and you can augment these with support gems, just like regular skills.
The closest I can think of that's ever done click to move okay is RuneScape, and that's only because it's on a grid.
These grenades take a while to explode,
Which means
so it's a good idea to pair them with
it
some
doesn't
kind of
matter
crowd
how
control,
precise
like
you are.
Permafrost Burst Shot.
That, like Carrion? I didn't play Carrion with a mouse, so I wouldn't know. I think I tried it for 2 seconds, realized it was click to move, saw that it felt like shit, and switched to a controller.
We have other grenades too, though. This attachment is a flash grenade. It does barely any damage, but it does a huge amount of stun. It can be a great opener before you run into combat.
Surprise!
Now, here's another attachment, an oil grenade. Firing one of these grenades coats the ground and nearby enemies in oil. Oil slows enemies down, so it's another useful crowd control mechanic. Now, another thing that oil can do is be set on fire. Any burning enemy or explosion will ignite the oil, causing extra burning damage. One of the problems with burst shot crossbows is that each pellet doesn't do much damage individually. This means that if enemies have armor, then it will be very effective preventing that damage. But thankfully, you can equip an additional crossbow in your second weapon set to deal with the weaknesses of your primary weapon. This is a rapid shot crossbow. Rapid shot is great for closing on enemies because you can shoot while running. In Path of Exile 2, we now have the ability to allow you to use some skills while moving.
Oh, I
Being
need
able
it
to create
so
skills
bad.
like this opens up a lot of new design space
I
and allows
need
us
it
to really increase
so
the pace
bad.
of combat.
Mark my words, when Path of Exile 2 comes out and the Wasad movement is there, you're going to see genuinely every single person use the Wasad movement and go, oh, this is just better, and nobody's going to use click to move. It's going to be in like every one of those like Path of Exile tips where it's like, make sure you're using Wasad movement.
Back to burst shot to deal much more
Because you
damage.
just don't have precise control over your character with click to move.
Being able to run while shooting with rapid shot is also great for when you want to perform a fighting retreat.
I actually don't think they will. I think people will use click to move, or will try out Wasad, and then realize the two things will happen.
Using
People will try out
permafrost ammo
Wasad
with
and be
rapid
like,
shot
oh,
is
this is
also
better,
useful
and
if you need to
switch.
retreat.
Or the people
When you
who
shoot the ground,
refuse
it
to
creates
even
ice
try it out
crystals.
will get
If you
mad
draw
and be like,
monsters back
oh,
over
why do
these
they have an
crystals, they
advantage?
explode,
Which means
killing the
they're admitting
monsters.
their control method
great
is
if you want to set up a
worse.
safe zone
Even if they
before pulling the
refuse to
next
change it, they're still admitting their control method is worse, which as far as I'm concerned is basically the same thing as just deciding to say fuck
Slowing
it and
enemies
use it.
down can come in handy if you
Because
want to
you're
use
still
the
going like, oh
incendiary
yeah,
version
I
of
play the
rapid shot.
worst way. That is
Using this
bad
skill
for me.
requires that you charge
All
up a little
right,
bit
well,
before
sorry
it
that you're
fires.
stupid and keep
But
doing
as
that,
it continues
but
to heat up, it will do more and
you
more
still
damage.
realized my point that it is the worst way to play the game either way, so I don't know. Sorry you're stupid,
It
I
has
guess.
a really large clip size, so you can just keep firing and firing with it. But the other really useful feature is that when the crossbow is heated up, it adds extra fire damage to any grenade that you launch.
I will never not be angry about how this genre is like so much worse and so much less fun than it could be because it decides to stick to conventions that have no reason to be there. Diablo did it, so we have to as well, is the worst mentality I've ever seen. Really in any video game, like X founding game of this genre did it, so we had to as well, is the most annoying shit I've ever seen. EverQuest did it this way, so we have to as well, or World of Warcraft did it this way, so we have to as well, or StarCraft, or fucking Diablo, or whatever. I realize I've named only Blizzard franchises, but still. Like any oh, well, they did it this way, so we have to as well. It's a staple of the genre, is the most annoying fucking thing in existence.
You can find is power
if there's
shot.
a reason for it to be there, sure.
Like
but if you're putting something there just because another thing did it, that's bad.
So it's a good idea to use when something's really tough.
Things can be staples of a genre for a reason, like rolling and parrying and stuff like that. That stuff is in Souls-likes for a reason. That stuff exists in Souls-likes because it is pretty key to the genre because it controls the flow of momentum and the flow of gameplay. So those aren't there for no reason. They're there because of a very specific and obvious gameplay reason. Although if you're making a Souls-like and you put in a dodge roll in your Souls-like and your only reason is because Dark Souls did it, you've done it wrong. It doesn't matter if it's endemic to the genre. You still need to have a reason. Is your game balanced around the fact that it has a dodge roll? Or did you just put a dodge roll in it because Dark Souls has that? And oopsie, now your game is super easy to do because you didn't balance around the idea that the player could at any point make themselves completely invulnerable to any damage for a small amount of time.
You can explode any grenades that happen to be on the ground.
If you were ever doing anything because other games did it, you are doing it wrong. And that's why half of the shit in fucking games like Diablo and shit is the reason that it is.
I'm gonna charge up the heat on my crossbow, shoot out a bunch of grenades, and then start.
Sorry, I'm not trying to just bitch. I'm passionate about this because I really, really like this genre of games, and I have never been able to fully enjoy them. Even though I just push through it and still try my best, I've never been able to fully enjoy this genre because they just keep deciding to make the worst possible control scheme, and then make bosses that do like giant big attacks that you have to precisely get out of. And it's like, okay, cool. Sorry, oops, I was trying to attack and I accidentally clicked outside of the boss's hitbox, so now I've run right back into the hitbox and died because I have precise control of my character. Smile. Oh, you're right, I'm sorry. Rather than using WASD, I should have been holding shift when I attack so that I wouldn't move. So I would just stand in place and attack. That makes so much more sense, you're right.
That works with ice walls too.
Statement streamed up by the utterly fucking moronic.
Now I can fill up this area with ice walls, then shoot them with armor-piercing burst shot for a huge amount of damage. Alright, it's time to face the boss for this area. Let's see how we fare against her with all the skills I've shown you so far.
God, I'm so excited for this. I did not give even the remotest shit about Path of Exile 2 until this trailer dropped, and they mentioned WASD movement, and now maybe Deadlock is the only other thing I'm excited about, and that's basically because it's very similar to Dota with WASD movement, which should also have WASD movement, by the way. Nothing is more frustrating in Dota than trying to do the thing that you wanted to do in Dota, trying to do the movement you wanted to do, and you didn't because of some bullshit pathing or whatever. Because you slightly ran the wrong way because your character decided to path in a weird way from where you clicked. Absolutely nothing is more frustrating than that. Because you know what you wanted to do and you tried to do it correctly, and the game's pathing AI for your action that you put in decided that it was going to do things differently. But it's fine, guys. Smile. Just get good. Just get good at controlling your character. Smile. Also, this boss seems to abort her own child in the middle of the fight. And it becomes a second boss called the Unwanted, which is, wow, that's fucked up. And it seems to like leave like pustule or like paths of poison and pustules and shit. That's nasty. No, I haven't played the original game because, again, fucking click to move. I played like 4 years of like Diablo 3 click to move. I couldn't deal with it anymore. After Diablo 3 came out on the Switch and I tried it with like joypad controls or, you know, controller controls, I couldn't do it anymore, dude. I was so mad. It made me so upset. I was like, dude, I just want to play this. I just want to play what this
totally
is.
Different than anything we've made before, and shows you the range of what's possible in Path of Exile 2.
Like, how many of you played Diablo 3 out of curiosity? How many people in here played Diablo 3 on PC? Just you, Rinso? Nobody else? Anyway, my point was going to be, did you know that Diablo 3 on PC, you know, it controls the way you'd expect. You click to move, you have your 5 abilities, all that shit, right? Did you know that Diablo 3, when they put Diablo on console, they added not only the ability to precisely move your character around with a joystick, but they also added a dodge roll that every character has access to that lets you dodge damage. Did you know that? Did you know they did that? It makes me so fucking mad because it's such an infinitely better way to control the game. Also, this is the countdown thing YouTube auto-generates for you that I was talking about. You're gonna... Hello? Go buy some slutty clothes. Seems like an easy fix. Are we gonna do anything, or are we just gonna sit on Silent Hill transmission? It probably starts in 8 minutes, actually, but... Or 7 minutes. Yeah, or just go to Pride in your normal clothes. I think if they made a explicitly trans Silent Hill, it would just end up being extremely transphobic. Even if it was made by a trans person, I feel like it would get like, unless you got like the right person to do it, it would just get extrapolated to like penis and vagina monsters. Ooh, this one's big and manly because you think you're a man. Ooh, it would just be boring. It'd probably be revolutionary for every cis person to be like, whoa, you guys have thoughts like that? But for any trans person to be like, oh, cool. Average Tuesday. Not to be a downer, but I just don't feel like it would be very good. Hannah just kicked my ass in multiverses? Nice. Man, you guys ever just stop and think about Silent Hill 4? What a good video game. Especially after the pandemic. Man, that game hits. Oh, there's the timer. So good of you to finally put that up. Thanks. Think we have time to watch the cutscene? I mean, yeah, but like I said, it would make more sense to watch it after so we can see what other stuff they might have fucked up, you know? Like, we might need to watch more than one cutscene. I was passing? It's okay. Oh, I just assumed you meant passing out. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Mama, can I go back in the anatomical adapter? Just for fun.
No.
I loved her. Uwe.
Oh, this is the original version. You can hear Lisa crying in this. I just heard her for a second. This isn't like a remix version of this song or anything. All right. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, I started the midnight showing with this too. You're not interesting. You're not special.
の情報をお伝えする番組サイレントヒルトランスミッションへようこそ。サイレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサーを務める岡本元井です。前回は多くのタイトルの最新情報を一気にお届けしましたが、今回はサイレントヒル2についての情報にフォーカスした第2回目のサイレントヒルトランスミッションとなります。ぜひ最後まで配信をご覧ください。先ほどプレイステーションの配信番組でもサイレントヒル2の新たなトレーラーが公開されましたが、それとはまた別のゲームプレイ映像をご覧いただきたいと思います。それではこちらをどうぞ。
Yeah, no F news. I don't know if I would say defined psychological horror, but definitely pushed it in a certain way, sure. I'd say Silent Hill 1 probably defined psychological horror, but, you know, that's being pedantic because I really like psychological horror and horror video games.
What could she mean?
What could she mean?
This whole town was our special place.
You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did.
Oh, Blooper Team knows how much they have to not fuck this up.
I got a letter.
Doesn't mean they won't, but they know how much they have to not.
The name on the envelope said Mary. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. Is she really alive?
Please don't tell me this is the start of the game. Please don't tell me it doesn't actually start this way. I don't think so. This has to be like, yeah, he's already in Silent Hill proper. There's no way it starts this way. Because it showed him at the overlook before with the car, so. And in the bathroom. Hopefully that's not a cutscene. Hopefully that's you're actually there, but.
What is this?
Hey, wait.
Not sure that I like the. Okay. I'll hold my tongue. I'll wait. But I mean, there definitely was a weird cut there since it seemed to... Oh, don't like that James has a dodge roll or a little sidestep or whatever. The animations look better than the last time they showed these. He really is just kind of like throwing his whole body into it, like without any like rhyme or reason or technique. The last time they showed these, he was swinging like he was a pro who knew exactly how to like maintain his like body weight and balance and everything, but those were a lot better. He was just kind of swinging that thing. I can't believe how important it is. I don't like the red glow either. I can't believe how important it is that James has to be pathetic. Like, obviously it is. I just think it's funny that, like, I'm sitting here like, I don't know, James isn't pathetic enough. Like... There's a lot of weird cuts here. Alright, sure, I guess. But, like, it's actually genuinely extremely important to the story that he's wet and pathetic.
What you got there?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
What? Hey, wait! How do you know her name?
Hi, Brookhaven.
Where did she go?
I don't know. Let's look around.
Well, that map is actually like realistic. It's like one he's physically holding, but it still shows you gameplay information. That's something. It looks like this is going to become the thing I feared the most out of anything.
More than the other places we've been.
I'm gonna wait till this is over to share that, but this looks like it's becoming the thing I feared the absolute most. So true. Whoa, the nurses have their faces carved out. Bobblehead nurses. Oh, I don't remember if that's in the original game or not.
Laura! Wait!
It's okay. We don't want to hurt you.
God damn it.
No, it didn't. 2 had the sexy bobblehead nurses.
Where is that girl?
That's the game that they were made in. Yeah, they looked like this. You're thinking of 3. 3 has the like weird nurses. And 1. Sexy? No, they are. They are intended to be sexy. They're literally in like a Spirit Halloween like thing that you would see like as like a sexy nurse cosplay. They've got high heels, they've got like super short skirts, their cleavage is out. There's a story reason why, but they are intended to be sexy. that animation looks bad. That like hit animation on the ground looked bad. It was like clipping into her and it was like rigidly stuck in place. I mean, it's extremely psychosexual. The first time you find Pyramid Head, he's like raping a mannequin. Yeah, that looked extremely unfinished. Oh, okay. All right. I hate to give them credit, but I did like that sign that said the patient's well-being is in your hands. That's a good little, like, that's a nod to the events of the game later, but that might have been in the first game. I don't remember. Oh, this is turning out to be exactly what I thought it was going to be. God damn it. My actual unironic worst fear. This is going to sound insane, and I know that people in chat are either not going to get this or not understand what I'm saying. My worst fear with this was not that it was going to be good or not that it was going to be bad. My worst fear for Silent Hill 2 was not that it was going to be like actually good and like a good way to play the game. Obviously that would be a good outcome. My worst fear is not that it was going to be super bad and easy to make fun of or whatever. My worst fear is that it was going to be a video game. And I know that sounds stupid because it's already a video game, but this is like a capital B video game ass video game. Like Silent Hill 1 doesn't even have a HUD. Like it feels like you are experiencing a fever dream, or Silent Hill 2, rather, the original, doesn't even feel like a video game. It feels like you were experiencing a fever dream. Even just getting it to run on your computer is esoteric and weird. Everything about the game is just weird. It doesn't feel like a video game. There's not like capital B or capital V video game moments with like ammo counters and like health bars and pickups and stuff. It's just, it is an experience, not a video game, and this looks like a perfectly serviceable, perfectly fine version of Silent Hill 2 if Silent Hill 2 was a video game, Laura, and it's not.
Why do you keep running away from me? And how do you know about Mary?
Mary's my friend. We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying. Laura, I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
Fine! Don't believe me! See if I care!
Hey!
Let go!
I'm sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Look, just stay with me, okay? This is no place for a kid.
Fine. But there's something I gotta get.
Yeah, isn't this scene in a letter?
It's
where
important.
she talks about her being her friend? Isn't this a letter you find?
What is it?
A letter. For Mary.
What?
I hid it. In there.
You sure this is where you left it?
It's in the back. Behind an old pipe.
Okay, wait here.
Bray, I regret to inform you that looks super real.
Haha!
Open the door, Laura.
Why should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya?
Let me out of here, you little brat!
In your dreams, fart face.
Please open the door.
Cool cut to
There's something
scary
in here.
thing.
Sure there is. A big lying fart face. See a fart face?
Laura! Laura!
No, I think those are, I don't think those are figurines. I think those are skins. I'm so immensely disappointed. This is unironically the worst outcome. I hate to sound like a baby because it looks fine. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look like the way you should experience Silent Hill. But if someone was like, oh, I played Silent Hill 2 and that's the game they played, I wouldn't be like, you didn't play the real Silent Hill 2. It looks fine. It looks like a video game adaptation of Silent Hill 2. Which I know sounds stupid because it's already a video game, but it's not. I don't know how to explain what I'm saying, but it's not a video game. Silent Hill 2 isn't a video game, it is an experience. You forget you are playing a video game. You forget you are interfacing with anything because it's such a weird, freaky fever dream that it's hard to remember you are playing a video game when you play Silent Hill 2.
ではここからは商品ラインナップのご紹介です。本作のスタンダードエディションを事前予約していただくことで特典としてミラのマスクがつきます。そしてプレイステーション5限定でロビー・ザ・ラビットのマスクも入手可能です。続いてはデラックスエディションのご紹介です。デラックスエディションにはサイレントヒル2の世界観をより楽しんでいただくためのデジタルアートブック、サウンドトラック、そしてピラミッドヘッドのマスクが含まれます。
Hannah, you know that if this does well, they're going to go for Silent Hill 3 next, right? You know that, right?
クリーチャーのほか、登場するキャラクターやさまざまなロケーションのコンセプトアートが130枚以上収録されています。また、サウンドトラックは今回は原作と同じように山岡明さんが手掛けており、原作の楽曲のアレンジ版のほか、新曲も収録されています。どちらもシリーズファンの方には満足いただけるコンテンツになっていますので楽しみにしていただければと思います。そしてデラックスエディションも事前予約していただくことで特典としてミラのマスクとプレイステーション5限定でロビー・ザ・ラビットのマスクが入手可能です。さらに特別な特典としていち早くサイレントヒル2を楽しんでいただくことができる48時間の先行アクセス券をプレゼントいたします。こちらの一覧表で各エディションの特典をご確認ください。サイレントヒル2をより早く体験でき、世界観を丸ごと楽しんでいただけるデラックスエディションの事前予約がおすすめです。皆様ぜひご予約の上発売をお待ちください。さて、コナミとゲームの開発会社であるブルーバーチームがタッグを組んでお送りするサイレントヒル2ですが、ブルーバーチームのスタッフからメッセージ映像を受け取っています。こちらをご覧ください。
I'm very excited for people to play this game. There's no one aspect that I could say that I want people to experience because I want people to experience all of it. It's such a journey. It's such a big part of our lives, and I just want people to be able to see it.
I think the biggest challenge that we've had was actually how to make the game approachable for the newcomers who have not played the original.
It was
but at the same time to
approachable
still
as it was,
retain
friend.
the familiarity of the game that player remembers from 20 years ago.
Our goal from the very beginning was to maintain the game's atmosphere while modernizing the gameplay to make it competitive in 2024.
You don't need to that's the point. It's supposed to control kind of weird.
Remains largely the same. However, with the magic of modern technology, we're able to expand on some of its aspects.
The hardest was designing combat. We want to be as faithful as possible to the original game, but also we want players to feel satisfaction while playing, remembering that we need to fit in horror genre standards.
So when making a game with static cameras, you as a designer have much more control over what players sees, where they go, and so on. The change for the third-person perspective was a challenge. That being said, it's a chance for us to expand this world, to show the players new elements that were previously inaccessible, and just make this game richer.
Well, the main thing that requires
do you see what I'm saying, chat? Do you get what I mean when I say now it's a video game? They're literally making my point for me. It's not an experience that is also a video game anymore. It's a video game first now.
New
That is like its
technologies
main
give her a
priority,
chance to do
is to
things
be a
that were not
playable
possible during the
video
earlier
game.
generations of video games. For narrative, this is very visible in facial expressions. We can tell so much through just the subtle changes on characters' faces.
The presented gameplay footage shows a fragment of the city from the beginning of the game.
No.
And sections
Well,
in
actually,
Brookhaven
yes.
Hospital.
Actually, I expected them to make it much worse, and it doesn't look like it's worse in the sense that like it's gonna play badly or anything.
James is not used to fighting, so his arsenal of attacks is limited.
He's not used to fighting. That's why he can spot
Adapting your
dodge.
approach to situation will be the key to success. However, your playing style, among other things, determines what ending you will discover.
They don't have to make us interactive Silent Hill fear experience or anything like that. They're just modernizing the controls and shit like that makes it worse. If it wouldn't sell well without modernizing the controls, then it shouldn't have been remade.
キャストのインタビューも届いています。こちらもご覧ください。
So I'm Luke Roberts, and I'm playing James Sunderland in the remake of Silent Hill 2.
My name is Salome Gunnarsdottir, and I play Mary/Maria.
When you're playing an iconic character such as James Sunderland, you obviously have to respect the original.
When playing these characters in this game, the thing that I paid most attention to was the original game.
So he is not an action hero by any means. He is just a guy who is a little lost at the top of this game, and in a sense of he is to a greater extent in a bewildered state. So it's very interesting charting his journey.
This one, we're trying to honor something that's already been made, and so it's not me creating something; it's me channeling something.
The tone of this game is very important.
Yeah, but RE2 is still like a video game-ass video game.
Create an incredible atmosphere.
Like RE2 already still felt like a video game.
I do believe that this will be trying its very best to capture.
Hold on, I'm gonna make this better. Hold on.
The atmosphere, the vibe, and the story, and sometimes like the literal words and moments of the original.
本作では俳優の表情と演技をパフォーマンスキャプチャーすることで心理描写を強化していますので、ぜひ期待していただければと思います。ゲームについての情報はここまでとなります。続いては映画「リターン・トゥ・サイレント・ヒル」の最新情報が届いております。ご覧ください。
Wait, I didn't look at what that said. What did that say? Oh, is this a movie?
I came to adapt Silent Hill 2 with respect and passion. It's an act of passion.
Here we go.
I consider that the four first games are a masterpiece. Very modern and very transgressive piece
There we go, chat.
The second game is...
now we can watch this in the correct way it's supposed to be watched.
The story of James Sunderland. He has lost his beloved bride, and he decided to go back to Silent Hill to find her, and he realized that basically the town has changed. It became something like a hell, his own hell, and he's going through all this circle of hell to find her back and find also somewhere a truth about himself. This film had an emotional level to the horror, and certainly because of that, the horror is even more disturbing, even more unsettling. I consider that the first film was like an epic journey for horror. This one is much more like a deep dive into the psychological horror. On the first film, production design of Silent Hill was the big thing. I remember that all my energy was on it. And on this one, I had the great surprise to realize that the people who were going to help me on the production design, but also on the makeup, but also on the costume.
Oh my god, I can't fucking make this work the way I
every
want
level
it to.
of the film. I had in front of me
whatever,
very
that's
young
fine.
technicians who knew the game, the film, and loved them. The level of enthusiasm that I met on this film to create that strange world of Silent Hill was quite unexpected. I was thinking to myself, okay, I will have to explain a lot this film to my crew. And in fact,
I wondered why he was weird colors. There we go.
Because they were the 2.0 generation of Silent Hill lovers, and that helped me a lot. And I think that the level of design on this film is so high because it's made by people who knew the film and the game. So that's very gratifying and very emotional somewhere.
Christoph is really faithful and respectful to Silent Hill, and that's why Konami has always been.
Wait, sorry, was
really
that James?
supportive.
Was that guy James? Did you see that? That guy right there in that? I think that guy's supposed to be James. He was in the bathroom doing the James thing of like touching his face or whatever.
One of the main ideas.
Did you see how like
film,
generically attractive that guy is?
Are played by dancers and acrobats. If the first film has not aged badly, it's because the creatures were actually in front of the actor on the set. So all the monsters on this film are played by real persons with physical gift. They have created a level of strangeness and harmony into the monstrosity.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like they're using a really attractive guy
is actually very
for James.
Kyria Thanatos is not only the composer of the first 4 original games of the franchise, he was also the producer and the director of the game. So Kyria Thanatos, through his music, has given to the game more than just the sound. He gave the soul of the game. And I have a great knowledge about soundtrack, but I don't know any other music which could be like the one of Silent Hill. Yes, Kyria Thanatos is on this film. That's very important for me, because I'm working on his creation. I never forgot that. It's exactly like adapting a great book. It's important to show respect and humility into this process.
いかがでしたでしょうか。映画の完成が楽しみになりますね。ゲームとは少し異なる解釈で作られたもう一つのサイレントヒル2。ゲームと映画をぜひとも両方体験してみてください。続いてはサイレントヒルシリーズの最新グッズ情報をご覧ください。
最初にご紹介するのはサイレントヒル2のグッズです。
Nindroid Red Pyramid thing, huh?
グッドスマイルカンパニーの商
I
品
hate
です。
that I want that.
リメイク
I hate
版
that
サ
I
イレント
want
ヒル
that
2より
because
シ
there's
リ
just
ー
no
ズ
good
屈
Silent
指の
Hill
人気
2
クリーチャー
merch.
レッドピラミッドシングがネンドロイドになって登場です。オプションパーツとして付属する大ナタと槍を付け替えてお楽しみいただける仕様となっています。
At least they're not calling it
次の
Pyramid
商
Head.
品はこちら。月光よりイヌエンド6分の1スケール貯金箱スタチューの予約受付が
I
いよい
also
よ
want this,
本日
but
よ
not
り
because
始
of
まりま
Silent
す。
Hill 2. I want this
物語
because when
の
I
全
see
ては
this, I think of
芝居
the
のミラーが操作
Fleshable.
していたと
For
いう
me,
確
I
信
think
に
of the Fleshable with
通称
this
イヌエンドがスタチューになりました。
because of how much work we put into
コン
it.
ソールを貯金箱にするこ
How
と
much
で
work I
実
put
用
into
的
the
なア
dog
イテムとなっ
ending.
ています。ファナティックからはサイレントヒルに登場するさまざまなアイテムが実際の商品となって登場します。まずはコインパズルセットとなります。原作のサイレントヒル2においてブルークリークアパート105号室にあるドレッサーのくぼみに入れる3枚のコインを再現しました。コインは3枚セットでゲーム内のパズルを模した特製ディスプレイボックスに入れてお届けします。続いてパープルブルキーカードとなります。こちらも
Okay, I don't give a
原
shit
作の
about
サ
any
イレ
of
ントヒル
this.
2のブルックヘイブン病院にあるルイーズパズルの箱を開けるのに必要なパープルキーカードを再現しています。5000点限定シリアルナンバーを封入してお届けします。ご紹介した2商品以外にも
I don't care
ご
about
覧の
any
グ
of
ッズを
this.
ご用意しています。詳細はファナティックの公式ホームページをご確認ください。オフィシャルコナミショップからの商品をご紹介し
Oh
ます。
no, I hate that I
まず
want
は
that.
ジェームスジャケット
That's
です。
gonna be like
サイレントヒル2の
$250.
主人公である
But
ジェーム
James's
ス・サンダ
jacket
ーラ
has
ンド
always
が
been the
原作
perfect
で着ているアウターを再現した
battle
こちらのジャケッ
jacket,
ト
like
は
punk, don't
武
give a
骨
shit
なス
about
タイルと
anything kind of
ミステリア
jacket.
スな
Oh,
魅
I
力を醸
hate
し
that
出
I
してい
want
ます。
that.
謎めいた主人公を体現したい方にはぴったりのアイテムです。ジェームスのジャケットを着ればサイレントヒルの陰鬱な雰囲気を感じ取れ
I
るかもし
hate
れ
that
ま
I
せん。
want that. I'm a bad
続い
person
て
for
サイ
wanting
レント
that.
ヒル2キーアートシャドーボックスです。リメイク版サイレントヒル2のキーアートを立体的に再現したシャドーボックス。ゲームの怪しげな雰囲気をご家庭のインテリアとしてお楽しみいただけます。その他にもオフィシャルコナミショップではご覧のグッズをご用意しています。
I don't care about any of this stuff.
続いてプレイステーション5で無料配信中の サイレントヒルザ・ショートメッセージのご紹介です。
Oh yeah, people said this was okay.
現在までにグローバルで250万以上のダウンロードをいただいており、これまでのサイレントヒルシリーズのテーマを踏襲しつつ、現代に生きる人々へのメッセージを盛り込んだ短編作品です。これまでのサイレントヒルシリーズから独立した作品として遊んでいただけますので、ぜひプレイしてみてください。そしてそのサイレントヒルザ・ショートメッセージからも魅力的なグッズが登場いたします。月光より桜ヘッド
Specifically, I've heard a lot of good things about this thing, which was designed by Ito.
コンセプトアーティスト伊藤正弘氏の完全監修を経て、桜が象徴する儚い美しさと裏世界でプレイヤーを精神的に追い込む心にまとわりつく恐ろしさを宿したスタチューになっています。不気味さの中に存在する美を表現するために、体の裏には足の造形にも細心の注意が現れています。続いてはサイレントヒルザ・ショートメッセージオリジナルサウンドトラックです。サイレントヒルシリーズを手掛けてきた山岡明氏が全楽曲の制作を行っています。80曲以上の大ボリュームの中にはゲームに入れられなかった未公開楽曲も収録されており、ファン必聴のアルバムになっています。
Oh wow, you really can just get James's jacket without the patches for $100,
Apple Music などの各種音楽ダウンロードサービス、
You actually can just get James's jacket for $100. You actually
皆さん
can.
いかがでしたでしょうか。
That's
サイレ
funny.
ントヒルシリーズの世界観を表現したグッズをぜひお買い求めください。それでは最後に本日ここまで皆さんにお届けしてきた中での一番のトピックスをもう一度。サイレントヒル2は10月8日発売。そして本日から予約開始となっております。ぜひ皆さんこの配信の後にチェックをお願いします。本日はようやくサイレントヒル2の新しい情報をお届けすることができて嬉しく思っています。ぜひ発売まで楽しみにしていただければと思います。またこのサイレントヒルトランスミッションでは今後も継続してサイレントヒルシリーズの情報を皆さんにお届けしてまいります。続報を楽しみにしていてください。本日はご視聴いただきありがとうございました。
This isn't true, but I feel like it must be true given the way I feel I must pathologically torture myself. Oh, I can't believe how disappointed I am. I knew what to expect, and I'm still disappointed. Does anybody understand what I mean when I say they turned it into a video game? Or do I just sound insane? Does anybody get what I'm saying there? Because that's not what Silent Hill 1 is. Or Silent Hill 2. What if Silent Hill 2 was what if Silent Hill 2 was RE2 remake? But that's different by like a very large margin. RE2 is still a video game with video game ass puzzles. With silly voice acting and a not very serious story. Like it's... They replaced the idiosyncratic language of the original game with the standard language of the rest of the genre. I mean, yeah, basically. He has a spot dodge and he shotgun blasts monsters in the face, yeah. I mean, it looks fine. It looks fine. But that's part of the problem. Silent Hill 2 isn't fine. It's one of the best video games ever made by humans. Now let's never mention it again. That unfortunately won't be what happens. Ah, my nose. Oh man, I'm bummed.